Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a romance reading for the Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine. We just completed the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine reading. Beautiful, looking at how are they feeling about the ascension journey, the connection, their Divine Feminine, and messages to the Divine Feminine. And we're going to be countering that with the Divine Feminine to the Masculine today. So take a look in the description box below. I will link the Divine Masculine reading, and vice versa. In the Divine Masculine reading, I'll link the Divine Feminine reading. So let's get into it and see how is Divine Feminine feeling about this ascension journey with her counterpart. We're going a little bit higher first. How is she feeling about this ascension journey as a whole? Do make sure that you're checking out both readings, powerful messages for both counterparts, because you are doing this in union. So powerful messages for both counterparts in both readings. Okay. And I feel like one more. Okay. How is Divine Feminine feeling about this? How's Divine Feminine feeling about this ascension journey? King of Cups. You're being asked to take full authority over your emotions and how you express yourself. Balance is key when it comes to matters of the heart. This has an energy of learning how to understand her emotions, learning how to have faith in what it is she's feeling versus what it is that she's seeing in the physical. Not taking the physical as evidence, but rather trusting in what she's feeling energetically. This is asking her to really, it's a high priestess energy that they're bringing in. It's asking her to really trust in her intuition, trust in herself as that divine feminine energy who is very attunely or acutely connected to the higher realms, to energy, to her divine masculine. So really being asked to trust in what it is that she's feeling over what might not be there or what might be there in the physical. This is the energy of looking through the lens of love versus looking through the lens of lack. So really allowing herself to feel her emotions, really allowing herself to stay steady and balanced in her emotions when it comes to this ascension journey and this connection. Now, this ascension journey has been a roller coaster, right? It has been just a crazy and wild ride. It has been uncertain. It has been back and forth. There has been a lot of emotions that have come to the surface because of it. Divine Feminine is at a stage where she is now aware of those emotions. She knows how to transmute. She knows how to heal. She knows how to clear. And so this is asking her, she's in an energy where she is, Spirit's asking her, and she's in an energy where she is learning how to master herself, to master those emotions. And that's where that authority energy is coming in, that self-mastery energy. So putting the past in the past, the roller coaster ride in the past, just allowing herself to be centered, to be steady, especially when it comes to this connection and how she views this connection. So I feel like there's a balancing out that's happening here. There's a surrender that's happening here. There is a self-mastery that's happening here. Really learning how to balance out, especially when it comes to the emotions and how you're viewing the journey. Always making sure that you're looking at it from the higher perspective versus and energetically versus what you might be seeing or not be seeing in the physical plane. Again, looking through the lens of love versus the lens of lack. Okay, very to the point message there. Sorry if you guys can hear my dog. Hopefully you can't. She's downstairs. All right. That's beautiful. This card, Hope, I'm being very much drawn to. That's the energy of faith. And just look at that. Look at that image there. Look how beautiful that is. That's the energy. Feeling into the energy of the connection versus letting the egoic mind take over. And the egoic mind looks to the physical plane for evidence to ease itself. That's the survival mechanism, looking for a surety, looking for assurance, looking for security in order to ease fears, in order to ease any sense of imbalance. Learning how to balance yourself out by trusting the intuition. Again, real high priestess energy coming in here, which is divine feminine essence. Okay, how is she feeling about her divine masculine and their connection? How is divine feminine feeling about her connection with her divine masculine? How is divine feminine feeling about her connection with her divine masculine? Okay, how is divine feminine feeling about her connection with her divine masculine? Commitment, respect, and family. This is beautiful. The bottom of the deck we have codependency, and that's what I'm actually getting from this energy, is that is what had been healed. When this commitment card came out with the respect card to follow, what I felt was, this is what divine feminine has been healing. She's ready now. But if she's really honest with herself, she was not ready in the past. It wasn't just her divine masculine that wasn't ready. She wasn't either, because she was still releasing attachment. She was still releasing old beliefs around love, old templates around love, old ideals around love, and what that would look like in the physical. Remember, we're throwing out the playbook. It's a completely different kind of love from old relationships that we had known. This is divine love. This is love that is self-empowered. And when one self-empowered individual comes together with another self-empowered individual, that is just divine love and divine power. There's no power struggle, there's no control, there's no attachment, there's no need, there's no clinginess, there's no codependency. You're breaking that chain. And what this feels like is, if she's honest with herself, she wasn't quite ready in the past because she still needed to learn what was important to her. This family card is giving me this energy of values and foundation. She still needed to understand what she valued, what was important to her, what she was settling for, and what she wouldn't settle for again. She needed to learn respect for herself. She needed to learn how to fill up her own cup of love rather than looking outside of herself to receive that. She needed to learn how to have healthy boundaries, how to maintain those healthy boundaries before she could enter into a partnership, because she had entered into partnerships before, entered into relationships before, and they weren't completely fulfilling because all this stuff, all these old templates had to be healed. And when she met her divine counterpart, her divine masculine, she recognized the love there. And even though it was almost like she wanted to jump right into a commitment, she wanted to jump right into a relationship. We've all been there. I've been there. You guys can check out my Ascension Confessions videos for how I've been there, because I always share the raw and the real on this journey. She wanted to jump into that relationship, but she was not ready because she was still somewhat operating from the old programming, the old template, the old way of relationship. And by both counterparts taking that break, I don't want to say taking a break, by both counterparts kind of going through their own transformations, it made for a healthier relationship, so that now that they're coming back into reunion, coming into higher levels of commitment, whatever your relationship looks like now, for some it will be communication, so for some it will be a higher level of friendship, that is the foundation for more. For some it will be more commitment, for some it will be romantic relationship. Everybody's at a different stage. Do not bemoan which stage that you're at, because it is all for your growth and evolution, and you can shift the energy within yourself by doing the work within yourself. Whatever stage you're in, you are moving into a higher level of that pure divine love as pure divine counterparts, as pure divine love is meant to be. Again, without the toxicity, without the codependency. I really urge you guys to listen to the Divine Masculine reading, because we talked a lot about this in the beginning for the Divine Masculine, but it's for both counterparts. So Divine Feminine is ready. She's ready because she knows what she values. Family is a value of partnership and coming together. That foundational aspect. This is also the energy of friendship with her partner, working together in harmony with her partner, in the home, in life, in love, with that level of respect towards each other, putting the effort towards each other, because she has respect for herself now. She knows how to stand up for herself. She knows how to have her needs met on her own. She knows how to ask for support from her partner when she needs it. This is that interdependence energy. She knows how to have healthy boundaries now. She knows how to stand up for what she needs and what she wants. but not from a place of resentment, not from a place of resistance. This is from a place of healthy attachment, healthy love. And because of that, she is ready for this commitment with her counterpart, where she might not have been ready in the past. She might have thought she was ready, but if you look back at where you were in the journey a couple months ago, a couple years ago, you can be honest with yourself and say, oh, I still had to learn this. I still had to transform this. But now there's this energy of, yes, partnership is here because I have learned all of this about myself. That's that self-empowerment energy. Okay. How is divine feminine feeling towards her divine masculine? How's divine feminine feeling towards her divine masculine? Currently, how's divine feminine feeling towards her divine masculine currently? Okay, that wanted to come out. Passion. It didn't want to stay in the deck. How's divine feminine feeling towards the divine masculine? What's interesting about this is we had that same energy coming forth with the flirt card in the divine masculine reading, almost almost like embarrassingly for me as a reader, because there was a lot of sexual energy, a lot of passion energy, a lot of fiery energy. Your sacral chakras are mirroring each other. They are on fire. You are desiring each other. This is not just when it comes to sex. This is about sacred partnership. This is about sacred union. This is about just love. That's what this is. And it's not the casual experience that we had experienced in relationships before. Even though there was love there, it was still kind of it was an old energy. You guys know from experiencing sacred union, this relationship with your counterpart, the energy that you feel for them and that they feel for you, you understand what I mean about the difference here. This is a very sacred energy. This is a very different energy. So when we're talking about passion and sensuality and sexuality, it's all like creation energy. It's all love energy. It's all just this pure divine energy. But man, you guys are really desiring each other in a beautiful, sacred way. And playfulness. Yeah, we got the flirt card for the divine masculine in this space here, and that came with that energy of the love that you feel for each other is very divine, very pure, and that's the innocence, and that's the playfulness energy here, the youthfulness, but coupled with the passion, it's just fiery, it's just sexy, it's just passionate. So you guys are mirroring each other. This is exactly what we received for the divine masculine. So make sure that you're checking that out as well. Wow. Okay. That's amazing. Okay. All right. Let's clarify that. Let's just get a couple cards to clarify that. I did that for the divine masculine. This is my new Tarot and Translation Tarot deck. It's available for pre-order in my Etsy shop. Link is in the description box below. Let's just get a couple of clarifying cards for how is the divine feminine feeling towards the divine masculine. How is the divine feminine feeling towards the divine masculine? And this feels like a fresh energy as well. This feels like a new energy, a youthful energy, wanting a new start in the connection, wanting to just bring forth this energy of love without all of the toxicity or energy of the past. This is a really beautiful energy coming forth for both counterparts in both readings. Divine feminine, how is she feeling towards the divine masculine, please? Can you clarify? How is divine feminine feeling towards the divine masculine? How is divine feminine feeling towards the divine masculine? Ooh, okay. All right. Two of Wands, Judgment, and the Ace of Wands. There's that fire energy. This Judgment card for me has always been a card of a call to rise. It's that second chance card. And with the Two of Wands, it's actually giving me Four of Wands energy and Two of Cups energy combined. And you see how with this Two of Wands, it's like encircled, wanting to move towards each other. That's just this energy that I'm getting from this now. It's like, it's union energy. I've never gotten the Two of Wands as a union card before, but that's what I'm getting with my own card. These were all intuitively created, so I'm kind of humbled and surprised right now. But that's what I'm receiving now. This is that union energy binding you guys together. You see how the vine is kind of splits off and encircles the one, encircles the other, and it just feels like it's bringing you both together. it's like it's doing this. Like the vine is like spirit, and it's bringing you both together. I don't know how else to put it. This is a second chance. This is that second chance energy, wanting that restart, wanting that fresh start together, wanting to just be in the energy of love. And especially with the fire, the Ace of Wands here, this is that passion energy. The Ace of Wands is also a card of awakening, spiritual awakening, and action. So wanting to take action towards each other because of the transformation and the ascension that you have both gone through. So really, really beautiful. Okay, what does Divine Feminine want with her Divine Masculine right now? In this current energy, what does Divine Feminine want with her Divine Masculine? What does Divine Feminine want with her Divine Masculine? I'm getting the energy. Let me get one more. Thank you. Okay, I'm getting the energy of wanting to be seen with this worthiness card, wanting that recognition, wanting that acknowledgement from her divine counterpart. She recognizes the worth within herself. That's that self-empowerment energy, but she wants to see the physical of that. She wants to see, she's feeling this energetically, but she wants to see the acknowledgement. She wants to see the recognition within this relationship. I do feel like she knows that the seed is being planted, or the seeds have been planted and now they're being harvested. You see how this garden is just so full of life? We had gotten the card maturity for the Divine Masculine, and I feel like that energy is being reiterated here, where there was a maturing, there was a blossoming that was happening for the connection. That's this energy. Your manifestations are blossoming or taking root. They're coming in. Your abundance, and it's an abundance of love energy for this connection, for this relationship, is coming in. There's a transformation that has been taking place. I feel like you can feel this. I feel like this is what you are wanting with your connection. You're wanting just everything. You're wanting just all of it, all of your abundance. You're wanting to be recognized, and I feel like you are. I feel like you will be. I feel like that is what's coming, given the Divine Masculines reading. But this is where you stand, Divine Feminines. You're wanting your garden. You're wanting everything to flourish and to blossom. You're wanting to be seen. You're wanting that recognition. But given the Divine Masculine reading that we did, I feel like, have faith. It is all coming. Okay, I'm gonna use the same deck. This is my Conversations with Counterparts Volume 2 deck. I'm gonna take the title card out. Okay, so what does Divine Feminine want to say to the Divine Masculine? What message does Divine Feminine want to say to the Divine Masculine? Gosh. I didn't mean to let you go. Immediately what I'm hearing is, I didn't mean to lose faith. I didn't mean to lose faith in this connection. Now, Divine Feminine really does need to release attachment, the neediness, the clinginess, the focus on the masculine, because that just creates resistance within the connection. Divine Feminine energy is meant to flow, to just go with the divine unfolding, to trust and have faith that this is your counterpart, and so you are always connected. Sometimes you go through a period of physical separation because there are things that you need to learn and to grow that you can't do with each other because of the energy being so intense together. But you do need to release that attachment, and that energy of separation also helps you to release attachment, helps you to focus on your own self, your own love, your own life, whether that's business, whether that's family, whether that's friendships, whether that's just your own spiritual or personal development. It helps you to focus on yourself without focusing on your counterpart, because your counterpart is doing the same. When you're too focused on your counterpart, you're in an energy of lack. You're in an energy of lack of faith. You're in an energy of lack of trust in the connection, in the journey as a whole. And so what this feels like is learning how to have faith again, where you may have lost faith because, again, you were focused too much on the physical rather than on the energy, rather than on what you were feeling within your heart space. So you do need to let go of the attachment and the focus on your divine masculine, on your significant other, but that's just for your own self-empowerment. That's just so that you can continue to stand in your wholeness. But that actually almost paradoxically actually brings you two closer together, because that's a magnetic energy that brings you two closer together, because they're in their wholeness, you're in their wholeness, and you come together as one. That's interdependence, an interdependent, healthy, and conscious relationship. And so this "I didn't mean to let you go" is feeling like you might have felt very disconnected along the way. You might have been so drawn into the physical and the lack that you were seeing as evidence that you lost a lot of faith in the connection. But now I feel like that is being renewed here. Even with this reading, I feel like that's being renewed, and your faith is being returned. Divine, where'd that go? Oh, it's too many. Okay. What does Divine Feminine want to say to Divine Masculine, please? What is Divine Feminine? I want to spend my life with you. That's that commitment. And I needed time and space. Yeah, you both needed time and space. And I think if you're honest with yourself, you can recognize that you needed that as well in order to grow, in order to evolve for yourself, which is helping to usher in this union, this relationship. And that's what we were talking about in this spread about your connection, and even with the King of Cups here, how you needed to grow within yourself so that the connection could grow and evolve as well. And look, bottom of the deck, you are my beloved. That's how you feel if you listen to your heart space versus the egoic mind. You know that you and your counterpart are in this together, that you are each other's beloved, and the love that you have for each other is just so beautiful and so strong. And I'm also hearing the word infinite. It is infinite. That is what beloved is. It is that infinite love between you two. All right, you guys, this is a beautiful reading for both of you. Link to the Divine Masculine reading is in the description box below. Let me know how this resonates. We'll be back with a Sacred Union Energy update later this week. And I am sending you so much love, so much light. We'll see you next time. Bye.